working? I'll wait for some people to come in the chat though. While we're waiting for that, which should take a minute. And we should, let's see if everything's running okay. First, let's go to YouTube. And you're live. Is it working? I'll wait for some people. That works. Okay. And then make sure everything is running okay on the live. Change that to on. Probably. Sandy, hello. Hello, Sandy. Paul Sands, hello. Details, details, the key is in the details. The key is in the details. Let insert, no, let YouTube do it and make it balanced. Save that. Hello, everyone. I am doing a hello from sunny Scotland. Hello, William. I hope it's lovely weather in Scotland at the moment. And then Scale Modeling Chaos comes from where Robin Hood hails from. Sandy Feet says, love your channel. Laughter is contagious. Keep it up. Thank you, Sandy. That's very kind. Thank you. I was going to do a 125 kind of celebration stream because I haven't been live in about a month. I usually try to check in at least once a month to say hello to everybody live. Hello, Scarlett. How you doing? But I was a little late on that because I've been very busy with a lot of family stuff. But, oh, look, I got a floof. But anyway, I'm here now, and I figured why not? I might be getting back on Twitch a little bit, so I'm multi-streaming, so let me just see if it's on Twitch right now, too, because channel... So let me it is! See. Look at that! And Sarge... So now I got the Twitch chat going, and it's Sarge and Scarlett. Hello, Sarge and Scarlett. Scarlett's in the YouTube chat. Here. Scarlett is nearing 84,000 uploads. My God. That's insane. Hello, Allison. Hello, Dan. Dan. Or do you want me to say the Glee Cock part as well? Because that's a funny last name. Thank you, NB. I just groomed myself, too. So, actually, let me pull up one more window. See how far I can push this. Because I'm getting ready to play this game that I've never played before. It's called Alien Isolation. It's about 10 years old now. So, and I want to multi-stream when I do it. So, I'm testing out my multi-streaming capabilities here, so bear with me because I'm getting ready to play this game that seems to work. Oh, all right. Are you gaming on Twitch? Not at the moment. I'm actually streaming this on Twitch at the same time. How many? So I got 7. So I got 83 here on YouTube, and I got 7, or no, 8, 9, 10 on Twitch. It just jumped up to 10. So, hello, Jumbo Jimbo. How you doing? Alidin, is that how you say your name? How you doing? Max Potter, first time chatter. How you doing? My notification said Halo. Did it? I thought I changed that setting. Really? That's interesting. Thank you for letting me know that. Does it say Halo? Oh, you know what? The tags are all Halo tags. I forgot to change that. That's my bad. That's the part I screwed up. So anyway, Ryan Coakley, do you game? Not anymore. Not anymore. I tried to get into it like the year before. Last year, I probably was gaming for like a year. I would show up once a week and on Twitch and game, but um, I just there was not all the games like I was playing, like none of them really interested me much anymore, and I don't have a lot of time. So, oh my God, I just seen that you did the sleepover from hell. So happy right now. Thank you, Mr. Boomer. What a legend. I'll be back after I've cried watching that. The sleepover from hell. I'm trying to remember what that was. I thought it said Halo as well. Tag the right. Let me pop out this chat if I can. I can't even remember how to do these Twitch chats. Congrats on the milestone. I hope you realize you owe Queen Boomer a big thank you. I do. I do. This channel, it wouldn't be near where it is without her. You're absolutely right about that. Can I change this? Edit. Broadcast options. Hello, Rund MK. Hey, King Boomer's live, just chatting, so we'll change it to that. Audience, everyone. Yeah, I gotta get rid of these tags here. That's correct. Use tags. Chat. Talk. Muppet. Cornhole. What's another UK centric? Can I write twat? No, it doesn't give me twat. Sam Deans, what's going on, brother? What's your favorite football soccer team? I don't have one, and I don't want to pick one because I don't want to start a fight. I do not want to start a fight. Alien Isolation, is it something to do with Trump? No, it's the Alien franchise, but hopefully Bell End. That's a good one. Thank you. Bell End. Laugh. Could we cry too? From the Highland? Is it where is the Highland? Are you talking about the Scottish Highlands? Is that what you're talking about? I don't know what the Highland is. Forgive me. Forgive my ignorance. After each I mean that's enough. But done. Let's change it to that. There we go. There we go. Your go live notification was the thing that said Halo. Yes, okay. So we changed that. Whatever the game, because when I multi-stream, I get to pick like what the title is on Twitch and YouTube, but I guess it didn't go into like the rest of the Twitch details when I started it. So, but this is good. This is a learning experience here. It's so weird. I got to look at two different chats. Is there any way to combine the chats into one? The Highlands of Scotland. Okay, cool. I want to see the Highlands of Scotland so bad it's not even funny. It looks breathtakingly beautiful. It really does. How do I pop out this chat? No, I don't want to collapse the chat. Pop it out. How do I do that? Oh, it's on the bottom. I'm such a muppet. I think. Let me move it to the middle. Chat settings. Chat appearance. I don't know, man. I can't even, it's been so long. I can't even figure out how to pop out the goddamn chat. I still have Nightbot on my thing. How do I pop this out? Pop out, pop out. Pop out chat. There it is. Thank you. Okay. That's better. So now I can put both chat boxes right next to each other. That's perfect. Much better. Okay, what make and model is your dog on the bed? I like the way you worded that. What make and model is the dog on the bed? It's all, that dog is all sorts. That dog had, we took a DNA test of that dog, and the list is so long it's a scroll that rolls down to the floor. It's got like 37 different, that's 37 different dogs in one. She's even got 2% coyote in her, which is crazy. Crazy. Have you tried turning it off and on again? No, Jimbo, I have not. Jace the Ace, hello. How you doing? Nice to meet you, Jace. Congrats on the 125. Thank you very much. Good, like, I can't remember the name of the person who said it, but, couldn't have done it without Queen Boomer, that's for sure. Sound like talking about a car, yeah. Hello from the East. Typical goldfish, right? Hello from the East. And yes, before you ask, that is the place known for its incest problems. The East, really? Really? East of England? I don't know what you're talking about, goldfish. You gotta explain that one to me. King Boomer, are you going to watch Outnumbered? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It almost won the poll, but then, what's the one I'm watching? Royal Family won. I did it. It was a contest between them, that, and the Royal Family on the poll I put on Patreon. And it was so close I had to just put up those two shows. And Royal Family won. So I'm currently watching that. I'm on, I just got done doing episode 4. So, Jace the Ace, so glad I caught a stream. I'm a huge fan of your react vids. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Norwich. That's where it is. I used to have a pedigree black Labrador who was the grandson of the Queen's Labrador. The Queen had a Labrador at one point? Labrador is my favorite dog. I can't believe you haven't got to the Toast of London yet. Dude, there's tons of shows I still need to get to. It's probably going to take me forever. Somebody asked me, like, when the hell are you going to get around to doing this show? And I said, probably 2035 at the earliest. Because, I don't know. There's so many shows out there that there's only so much time to get around to them. Norwich. That's right. You don't even. All right. Thank you, Scotty, for correcting me, because you don't use the W in that Norwich. Because I've heard Alan Partridge say it. Your sister is your mother. Your father is your brother. You all fuck one another. The Kitty family. Did. It's really cool to have, even though there's not too many people on the Twitch stream, but it's just cool to have two different chats here. And they're right next to each other, so. Let's see. Watch a show called Ideal. It's a northern show about a drug. Is that the one with Johnny Vegas? Because I saw like 2 clips to that. I tried to do reaction videos to 2 different clips I saw of it, and I didn't even post them because I didn't even laugh. I didn't find them funny. Now, of course, it's only 2 clips, but from what I saw, I was like, I don't know if I want to watch that.
Watch Brassic with QB, it's the in-betweeners, meets the movie Snatch, meets Max and Paddy, proper northern humor, and even has Jimmy McNulty from The Wire as a sex-obsessed doctor. Carl Slater bums dogs.
I like that last part. Thank you very much, Charlie. Appreciate the super chat. Yeah, Brassic. There's a lot of hardcore fans of Brassic that have, I think like last year I got bombarded with Brassic requests, so I finally put it in a poll and it didn't do that well. But I've heard good things, so I'll probably get around to it at some point. Boomer, my man, love from Glasgow. Thank you, Ross McLaren. Appreciate that. Yeah, there's a lot of people from Scotland in the chat. It's shout out to Scotland, man. A lot of Scots in the chat today. Is it a holiday over there? Y'all got the day off? Theta Eisenberg, hey Kingbird, just finished watching your second Try Not to Laugh video. Very funny, watching from Scotland. Yeah, that one was, but we're gonna try to do more of those, but I guess the meme videos are not, there's British memes anyway, there's not a lot of them. So, but we had fun doing those, and I keep telling Queen Boomer, I'm like, look, I know you're busy as hell, pretty much, because she does the load when it comes to raising our child. So, like, she's a rock star. So the reason she's not on more videos is because we don't have a babysitter or anything, so she's always watching the kid. She wants to be a part of her life 110% of the time. Because she's great. She's a great mother. But that's the reason why she's not in most of it. But I keep telling her, like, babe, they fucking love you. You gotta get involved in more videos. Now, we're currently watching Dairy Girls on Patreon, which is fun. But I've been telling her, like, look, get more involved with the videos, because they all miss you and they all love you. So, and a lot of them like you more than me. I keep telling her that. So it's she says she's gonna try. So you might see more of those try not to laugh, or just seeing her more on the camera in general. So hopefully that'll work out and I can get her in more videos for you guys. Thank you very much, the Anubi. Jimbo, it's another Scottish uprising. Yes, I feel like it is right now. It's good to see. Jace the Ace, congrats on the 125,000. Speaking of Scotland, you know what I can't wait to drop? And I've never said this about a Grand Theft Auto game, but I can't wait for the new Grand Theft Auto to drop. I'm looking very much forward to that. I think it's supposed to drop in like November or December. Something like that, like right before Christmas. And it takes place in Florida. This is Florida. It's got to be. Paul says it's got to be a holiday in Scotland because the sun is out. Oh, dude! When Grand Theft Auto 6. Thank you for reminding me of that, Jace. When Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, you can bet your ass that I will be on Twitch. I'll probably multi-stream it on both of these, actually, because you guys are so much fun, and not everybody runs over to the Twitch channel, obviously, because this is my first time on Twitch in a year. But you can bet your ass that I'll be streaming that. I can't wait to stream that. Although I don't know how safe streaming that game like that is on YouTube. You know, it's probably safe on Twitch, but because that's a gaming platform, but on YouTube, something might happen and I might get kicked off.
Big up, my man. Hope you and the fam are well. You should try reaction to Mark Goldbridge comp. He's a British football fan who gets angry at football.
Oh, does he flip out and stuff? Is that what happens? Thank you, Sima10.
Congrats, mate. Now you can go big city like Reeds.
And now she can fry! Oh, man. Thank you, Sima10 for the super chat, and thank you, Mark Cedar, for the super chat. Very kind, very kind. Very kind. You guys are awesome. Mark Goldbridge oh, it's a compilation. Okay. So he's a British football fan who gets angry at football. Does he I'll tell you what, if he really flips out and goes crazy, I might have to. There's like 90% of me whenever I see people flipping out, I'm laughing my ass off. And then 10% of me is like feels bad because it's something you probably shouldn't laugh at because it's like they're having a bad day or they have a problem that they need to fix, you know, in their life. But the 90% of me wins every time. Hey, Fiery Jack, yes, it's been a long time. I haven't seen you. Yeah, it's what is this knock button I'm looking at? Oh, thank you.
Hey there, would you ever watch Auf Wiedersehen, Pet? Or at least watch clips from it? The Geordie accents are very strong.
I think I put that in my last poll on Patreon just to see how it would do. And I think it didn't do so well. So I don't know. But I've never watched clips of it, so maybe it's time I did do that, Psychoid. You're probably right about that. So maybe. We'll see. Here's the thing when it comes to requests, I never make any promises because you never know. Well, here's the truth. If I made promises, I would just be breaking them on a constant basis, just because I would just get. I'm not very organized, and I suck at remembering things. So, but I give it my best shot. Back to the Twitch chat here for a second. JCA. So yeah, Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be awesome. I can't wait. I love Jimbo. I love seeing Quinn Boomer pop up in a video. You know that's why we all watch your channel. And guess what, Jimbo? I don't blame you. I don't blame any of you. It'd probably get boring watching my ugly ass laugh all the time anyway. You know what I mean? And then Jimbo, cool. Then we'll see King Boomer doing some shenanigans and the whole. I do like 100 times, but it's scary. It's scary, and I've never played a horror game before. I don't think. Actually, well, maybe a couple of those Resident Evil games count, I guess. Doug Farrington. Hello, Doug. I'm going to the UK. I'm going from the UK. I apologize. I'm going from the UK to the Florida Keys this summer. Any recommendations? I was just there. Just for a day, though. Well, hold on. I have to ask you, Doug, because are you going with family or are you going on your own? Because that's,
I'm surprised Red Dwarf hasn't been a binge watch for you on your channel. You've seen clips, that or the thick of it you should 100% check out.
Bentendo, thank you very much for the £5, £5 super chat. I got news for you, Bentendo. I have just finished, just 2 weeks ago, I just finished all of Red Dwarf. And it took me over 2 years to finish. So, yes, I've watched Red Dwarf in its entirety, you schmeghead. It's one of my, I love Red Dwarf. Rimmer, that whole crew, they feel like family to me now, that whole crew on the Red Dwarf. And the thick of it, I actually just finished that last month, and that is one of my favorite shows that I've ever done. The thick of it, not only Malcolm Tucker, but I think the underrated guy who came in later in the show, Peter Mannion. I love me some Peter Mannion. That guy was almost as funny as Malcolm Tucker. So yes, I've recently just finished both of those shows on Patreon, but I can't get those shows on YouTube. Most of the show reactions I do on YouTube are blocked, unfortunately. No sound, says Fiery Jack. Really?
You'll laugh more at 10 minutes of Mark Goldbridge than an entire series of Royale Family, winking face emoji, thumbs up emoji.
Thank you very much, Sam the Man, and thank you, Bentendo, for that super chat. You'll laugh more at 10 minutes of Mark Goldbridge An entire series of Royal Family.
Recently just finished both of those shows.
Ah, okay. So that was weird. Go chat. So the Twitch sound went out for about a minute, according to Fiery Jack. Thank you for letting me know. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything to fix it. I was scrambling to try to fix it, and then right when I figured that out, that the sound was out from your comment, it came back on magically. So, but I didn't do anything. So I don't know what happened there. Good afternoon, Brit Pro Gamer. Ace Rimmer, what a guy. Smoke me a kipper in the morning, or whatever he says. Must admit, I found the Royal Family quite dull. I'm struggling with it. I am. Which would probably upset a few people because it was the most voted show on Patreon. But hey, look, not every show is gonna be to my liking, and I try to be honest about it. I don't want to like push through a show that I'm not enjoying. But I'm giving Royal. That's what I want to see. So I felt like I was, the rug was pulled out from underneath me. So I've frozen again. But anyway, whoa, that was like super major lag there for a second. I guess my multi-streaming, I guess it's hard because you're doing two computers at once, So, but anyway, I was talking about Royal Family. I'm still giving it a shot. We got 2 more episodes in season 1, so we'll see how it goes. But it's like the whole concept of them sitting around at like in the family room just talking and shooting the shit, like I'd rather do that with one of you guys. I think you guys are funny and awesome, and I'd rather hang out with you guys than watch people do that on a television show. But that's just me. We'll see how it goes. If it gets any better, I might stick with it, but you never know. Yeah, that was weird. Let me see if I can type in the Twitch chat. Okay, so I can type things in the chat too. Lower bit rate might help. Yeah, I don't know. I'm scared to touch things with settings and stuff. Stream. No, you cannot change these when you're live. Yeah. Output. Bit rate. My bit rate is 6,000. Apparently. Is 6,000 a high or low bit rate? Somebody let me know. Who said that? Run DemK. Is 6,000 a high or low bit rate? I feel like that's low, isn't it? But I don't know. I don't know these things. I am so inept when it comes to these things. Boomer, have you chosen a football team to support? No, and I will never do that because I do not want to divide the audience. As soon as I pick a team, everybody else is going to be like, you Muppet, I knew I should have hated you from the beginning. Dead. Goodbye. And cut. What, did the stream cut out again? Let me see what's going on, because I don't have the YouTube live stream up.
Thanks for keeping us entertained, smiley face emoji.
Dead. Goodbye. It seems like it's on for me. Cut out again. I can still see the feed fine here. Maybe it's because they were on the later end, but it seems fine to me. Thank you, Miss Dog Lover. It's nice to see you again, by the way. Nice to see you. Thanks for keeping us entertained. Thank you for coming back and visiting, Miss Dog Lover. How can I get the picture of you getting ready to swing in baseball? Do I have a picture of me doing that? Because all I have is the, that's me pitching when I was 15, that picture that's up there. RM King, I watch and rewatch your reactions. Where did it go? I watch and rewatch your reactions every single day. To be honest, I probably watch and rewatch your videos between 5 to 10 times a day. You're a massive part of my life. Thank you so much. Thank you, RM. That's flattering. But as I found out, there's no better time spent than getting out and interacting with people. Honestly, I had an issue like the 2 or 3 weeks ago. I was like in this room, in front of this computer, doing things for all the outlets that I have. Probably 60 to 70 hours a week. And it was actually like unhealthy because Queen Boomer was actually telling me, she was like, dude, you need to actually like you need to get out and outside. You need to go out with your friends one night because you're starting to develop a bad attitude. And I was like, she's absolutely right. And actually this last 2 or 3 days I spent with family and friends and stuff, and couldn't have been more right. You need that. You really need that. Or at least I did. You know what I mean? That was a bunch of word salad and nonsense. So sorry about that. Droner, much love with the Union Jack. Considering you did a rewatch of The In-Betweeners, would you say that is the best UK show you have reacted to so far? No. It's up there, but it's the number one absolutely is Only Fools and Horses. That is the best British show that I've ever seen. But, dude, Only Fools and Horses is so good that I would probably put it in my top 5 of any show I've ever seen ever. It's that good. And I would actually put The Thick of It above In-Betweeners as well. But In-Betweeners is probably number 3 for me. Dude, I thought Only Fools and Horses and The Thick of It were the 2 best. So, thank you, Amberlay 38. Appreciate that. Actually, unturned. It's Jane, not Shane. It's Jane. So many YouTubers quit because they become obsessed with viewer numbers and subs. Good to take a bit. Yeah, I mean, I think the key. I don't even think it's about numbers and subs. I think you have to enjoy what you are doing. That's the key to it. I love what I do. I love that there's and this is coming from an American's mouth, but I love that almost everything that I am reacting to is not American. Because I live here. I interacted with Americans every day. I'm seeing American stuff on the TV every day. When I get on here, and when I go through my 30 minutes or hour of alone time on YouTube and scroll and go through videos, that's mostly American stuff too. But when I'm reacting to things, I love that it's from another part of the world. And I enjoy the hell out of it. And I think you guys have the best comedy shows. And it's I never get tired of it. I really don't. Melancholy. The Garth Marenghi reactions were so good, and I'm glad that you and Queen River loved it too much. Yeah, you know what? Of all the shows that I've done, I probably miss that one the most because it was so short. And it was so fucking good. It really was. Uh, I can't tell you enough how great that show was. I actually, and I never do this. I really never do this. But I actually went back and because we reacted to the Garth Marenghi's Dark Place probably like 2 or 3 months before they came out on YouTube. The reactions, and I was thrilled when I found out that I could get those up on YouTube. But so they dropped on YouTube probably 2 or 3 months after we originally recorded those reactions, and I had actually watched them back on my own channel just to see, one, how great that show was, and two, how much fun that we had recording those reactions. And I never go back and rewatch my reactions, usually, ever. Unless like a bunch of comments pop up where they said, "Hey, you asshole, you said something wrong." And I go, "Oh, did I? What did I say?" And then I go back and look at it and I go, "Yeah, they're probably right. I probably was an asshole there," or something like that. Have you done any Little Britain reactions? I've not done the show. I've only done clips. So, Adam, have you ever reacted to Friday Night Dinner? Yes, I have. We finished those on Patreon. There's a bunch of them up on here on the YouTube channel, but the last 2 seasons, like almost all of the reactions got blocked. So. Paul Kearney, you and Queen have got me through a lot of hangovers and down days. Love Paul. Isle of Man, where TT. Yes, Isle of Man. Awesome flag. I love their flag. And yeah, those TT races, which look so scary. They really do, but it's awesome. Miss Dog Lover, thank you for being the referee. Keep it classy in chat, as my mom taught me. If you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. I agree with that. We can get cheeky from time to time, though. If you'll let me steal a British word there for a second. Hey, bud, hope you and wife are well. You gotta react to Cats Does Countdown. You'll pee yourself. Make it regular, as there are a few good seasons. Isn't that like so? That's 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown, right? That's the game show. They probably have so many shows, though. It's like it's a massive undertaking, dude. Earlier I got a super chat. It was asking about Red Dwarf, and I have finished Red Dwarf on Patreon finally after all this time. It took me over 2 years to finish Red Dwarf. So it would probably take me even longer to do 8 out of 10 Cats in its entirety. You know what I mean? Your Kevin and Perry Go Large reaction was hilarious. Thank you, Brick Programmer. That was a good one. That one's like 2 years old at this point. Love your Father Ted reactions. There's another Irish series you should check out. It's called Podge and Raj, A Scare at Bedtime. It says cat again. Never heard of that one. On Patreon, we're currently watching Dairy Girls, though. We just finished season 2. We got one more left to go. And I'm trying to see if I can get those up on YouTube at some point. But we'll see. A lot of the shows get blocked on YouTube. We'll see. We don't know. We'll see. But Dairy Girls has been so much fun to watch. What was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, I guess I could reveal this, since there's 7 of you in the, well, there's 8 of you in the Twitch thing here. Oh.
Have you done any Jimmy Carr stand-up reactions? Very funny.
I actually have done them on my own, Miss Dog Lover. I've watched like 2 specials that he did. Or I don't know if they were specials, but they were like the long ones, like hour-long ones that he did. I love Jimmy Carr. A lot of Jimmy Carr reactions that I've tried to put up have been blocked, though. Um, but I have a very high opinion of Jimmy Carr, like insanely high opinion of Jimmy Carr. I think Jimmy Carr is amazing. But unfortunately, yeah, every time I try to get a reaction of his up, or at least when I tried, I probably haven't tried to get a Jimmy Carr reaction up in over a year and a half or something like that. But when I was trying to do it, they would all get blocked, unfortunately. So I kind of gave up on doing reactions to him. But I have watched quite a bit of him on my own time, and I follow him on I follow his channel on YouTube, and I follow him on Instagram. So I'm actually mad at myself because last year he was doing a tour in the United States, and I should have tried to get tickets to one of his shows. I really should have. He's a professional tax dodger. Yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah. But since we got 104 here and then 8 in the Twitch chat, some of you may be happy to know that coming up in... Actually, is it this week? Let me see. Let me see. Bear with me for a second. Let me see. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Just don't pull it out. You know what I mean? It is. It's this.
Love yours and Queen Boomer reactions.
Thank you, Moondog. I appreciate that. Thank you, Miss Dog Lover and Moondog, for the super chats. That's very kind of you. So coming up, starting this month, it's only 1 season, but I did manage to get it up on YouTube. Probably recorded them 3 or 4 months ago, but Brass Eye reactions will start dropping this month. Actually, this week. On I think the first one's Friday, so Brass Eye reactions will drop. I fucking lost my mind at a lot of those. I did not post the last one though on YouTube, so the Pie to Get in one is staying on page. I'm scared to put that one up on YouTube. I apologize, but it's so like out there that I'm scared to put it up. But the first 6 episodes of Brass Eye, my reactions to them, they will be on YouTube starting this week. So hope that's good news for some people. But anyway. So whoa!
I went to a Jimmy Carr show. It was crazy funny. Everyone was drunk and heckling and shouting across at each other. Met him after the show, very nice guy, smiley face emoji.
That's awesome. I'm jealous of you. Thank you very much for that kind super chat, Miss Dog Lover. Yeah, I really want to see him live, and I'm sure he'll come back in a year or 2 or whenever he does. But yeah, so everyone was drunk and heckling and shouting. Well, doesn't he? Because I've seen on his channel, and on his Instagram, he posts a lot of videos of him interacting with the crowd. I guess they call it crowd work, where somebody says something and then he responds to it, and then he's always quick-witted. And I even saw one where he kicked somebody out because the guy was too drunk and said something fucked up. But yeah, every time I see that, I'm like, dude, it probably gets rowdy at those shows, man. Let's go back to the Twitch chat here. We got some Joshua Cowser, long live the king. How are you? It's good to see you. It's good to see that a lot of my loyal Twitch followers who were there when I used to stream on there once a week have come back and written some messages. It's very, very cool. Because I think I only have like 400 something followers on Twitch, and the last time I was live, I had 300. Because I leave the link in my descriptions. Joshua says, "I'm so glad you found Horrible Histories. That was my whole childhood." Yeah, horrible. Speaking of that, I should probably do another one because I did like the one that I watched, the clip that I watched. It was good fun. He invites heckling. Yeah, very, very rowdy. That sounds like a great time. But yeah, there was one video I saw where he and he posted this on his channel. But there was a video where he invited the heckling, but then one guy stepped out of line. I can't remember what he said. I don't even think I remember hearing what he said. But Jimmy actually kicked him out, and everybody was laughing. And he was like, "No, I'm serious. Kick that guy out." And they actually did kick him out. And he was like, "Yeah, he's too drunk." So it was funny.
Have you been watching the Buckley's podcast?
Moondog, thank you for the super chat. Unfortunately, no, I have not been watching the Buckley's podcast, but I follow him on Instagram. So, well, actually, does hearing like 30 seconds to a minute of it count? Because sometimes he puts it on his Instagram. So if I only hear 30 seconds to a minute of it, does that count? Probably not, right? Because it's like a podcast is long form, but I hear bits and pieces of it, I guess, if that counts. Amanda Avery. Amanda, hello. How you doing? Good afternoon, King Brewer. I'm enjoying your Dairy Girls reactions. How's the knee? The knee is much better. It actually only hurt that like night, so I guess I'm just a pussy. That's pretty much what it is. That's what happens when you sit in this chair a lot. You just become soft. Dude, there's that, like, I go outside, I'm like, man, it's so freaking hot out. And I'm like, man, 3 or 4 years ago, I would have been like, this is nothing. So I need to get outside more. I need to get back to the gym. I need to be a man instead of a Muppet. That's what I need. So, Miss Dog Lover, yeah, he got thrown out. Yeah. Which I imagine getting thrown out at a Jimmy Carr stand-up is probably hard to do. You should react to all 3 seasons of Bottom. I have reacted to all 3 seasons of Bottom. They're on Patreon. What's your favorite castle? I don't have one. But I'll tell you what. I remember I was on doing. It was like I was on with Captain Quintano and Craig. We were getting ready to do a podcast for the Good Critic, Bad Critic channel, and we usually talk for about an hour or two before we go live. Well, not live, but we record a session. And I spent about an hour just going on the Google Maps and just castle hopping in the UK, and the ones in Scotland in particular. I was like, dude, just get me there. Just get me there. I would love to see this in person.
You're either a Muppet or a Buswatanka.
Well, which is it, Moondog? Thank you for the super chat again. Which is it? Is it a Muppet? Am I a Muppet or a bus wanker? Can I put up a poll in YouTube? Sure I can, right? I don't know. Am I a Muppet or a bus wanker? You got to pick. Joshua Kauser. Eltz Castle in Germany is straight out of a fairy tale. Gorgeous. I think I've seen pictures of that, actually, yeah. Afternoon, King Boomer. Will there be a rewatch of Peep Show in the future? The Simon UK. I'm not ruling it out. I actually miss Peep Show, so I'm not ruling it out. Jackson's jerseys. Hello, congrats on the 125. Been watching for years now. Yes, you have, Jackson. You've been around for quite some time. Thank you for sticking with me through all of my Muppetism. I appreciate that. can't be a bus wanker. You drive a. That's a good point, Morgan Freeman. That's a very good point. Coupling and more of the later Red Dwarf are the main shows you have missed, I think. You've done most of the... Well, I've done all of Red Dwarf now. They might make another season of it, though. If that happens, then I have to do that one. But from everything that they've done in Red Dwarf, I've seen. Peep Show would be funnier the second time around. It probably would. You're probably right, Amanda. Probably would be. Man, those like middle seasons in particular, like seasons 3 through 6, like those are, oh my god. Yeah. I like it. Bottom, I think, yeah. Yeah, I did those on, dude, there's so many shows I did on Patreon. Let me, here. I do a terrible job of like advertising my Patreon and my other stuff, but let me, I can tell you every show that I've done on here. Let me pull this up. Where is it? Collections. Okay, so currently watching The Fast Show, Phone Shop, The Royal Family, I, Claudius. I, Claudius is the first drama, UK drama that I'm reacting to. I'm loving that. Rock and Chips. Currently watching This Time with Alan Partridge, Dairy Girls, Brass Eye, Garth Marenghi's Dark Place, The In-Betweeners Rewatch, which that's already dropped on the channel as well. Gavin and Stacey, The Thick of It. But I'm not watching any new Top Gear because I've done most of them. Father Ted, Plebs, Father Ted, Plebs, The IT Crowd, Friday Night Dinner, An Idiot Abroad, Bottom, Man Down, Benidorm, Red Dwarf, Peep Show, Faulty Towers, and of course, Only Fools and Horses. And then I've got a bunch of movie... I almost have like 100 different movie reactions up on there for the cinematic tier. Taskmaster. No, I haven't done Taskmaster. Office. But, oh, did it freeze again? No, it's still going. At least for me. Spaced. Yes, I did Spaced react. Spaced, I thought you might be disappointed in the, honestly, and this is a bad sell, but I'm going to say it anyway. You might be disappointed in the Spaced reactions, because I liked, like, half of the episodes I enjoyed, and then the other half I kind of felt like I was left out, because a lot of it was, like, so UK-centric to the 90s UK culture that I felt like a lot of it went over my head. But... yeah, it's all there. Anyway, well, since it's if somebody said it skipped, so I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll rapid fire tell you all the shows that I've done or are currently doing on Patreon. Here we go. Let's start from the beginning here. The Fast Show, Phone Shop, The Royal Family, I, Claudius, This Time with Alan Partridge, Rock and Chips, Dairy Girls, Brass Eye, Garth Marenghi's Dark Place, The In-Betweeners Rewatch, Gavin and Stacey, The Thick of It, Spaced, Mid-Morning Matters, Max and Patty, The Day Today, Knowing Me, Knowing You, Blackadder, Fresh Meat, Phoenix Nights, Black Books, Sean and John Go West, I'm Alan Partridge, and so far. Oh, now it's stopping. Anyway, we'll see. Is it still freezing or is it back now? I don't know what's going on. I think everything just went haywire. I don't know what's going on. Okay, well now I got the sound back, so let's rapid fire these. So we stopped at this time. Anyway, The Fast Show, Phone Shop, Royal Family, I, Claudius, this time with Alan Partridge, Rock and Chips, Dairy Girls, Brass Eye, Garth Marenghi's Dark Place, The In-Betweeners Rewatch, Gavin and Stacey, The Thick of It, Spaced, Mid-Morning Matters, Max and Patty, The Day Today, Knowing Me, Knowing You, Blackadder, Fresh Meat, Phoenix Nights, Black Books, Sean and John Go West, I'm Alan Partridge, Top Gear Special Reactions, Father Ted, Plebs, The IT Crowd, Friday Night Dinner, An Idiot Abroad, Bottom, Man Down, Benidorm, Red Dwarf, Peep Show, Faulty Towers, Only Fools and Horses, and about 100 different movie reactions, give or take. So, that's all of them. So, Willie Make, I love, thank you, Scotty. Willie Make It, place your bets. So, as it turns out, the multi-streaming is dodgy. So, might have to drop the bit rate next time I do this. But I'm going to try to do a multi-stream at some point, probably in a week or two, probably 2 weeks. But and I'm going to be playing Alien Isolation, and it's probably going to be a late night stream, so it'll probably be really, really late in the UK. But that's the only time I have to do something like that, and I really want to play this game because it's a horror game and it's the Alien franchise that I never got around to playing it, and I hear great things about it. But anyway, thank you everybody for all the super chats and all the kind words. Love you guys. You guys make the channel what it is, and hopefully I can get Queen Boomer to get in some more videos lately. So, what's my favorite Hollywood film? Probably Gladiator. That's my favorite. Oh, that's a very good comment, says God. Honestly, I never buy anyone's Patreon, but yours is full of the best content. Thank you very much. Yeah, I was skeptical about creating a Patreon, but because I didn't think anybody would sign up, but so many people have signed up. It's become like a separate channel on its own. So anyway, much love. I will see you guys again soon, and I got about a month worth of YouTube videos scheduled, so you will not be short of content on YouTube. And now I got to get back to work because I got to post some stuff on Patreon now. But thank you, everybody, and I will see you again soon. Have a great day, and hopefully be on the lookout for an Alien Isolation live stream. I'll see you.